coming out of the spiritual closet, because for a very long time I was in there. I felt like I was the only one going through what it is that I was going through, but that actually could not have been further from the truth. So I want to talk about the first reason. I have 4 reasons that people stick in the spiritual closet or stay in the spiritual closet longer than they have to. And the first reason is fear of judgment. You're scared of what your family, your friends, your coworkers, what anybody is going to say, even the strangers on the internet. You live in fear about what people are going to think about you coming out and sharing your spiritual gifts or saying something that goes against the societal norm, right? So if you are struggling with that, if you are struggling with a fear of being judged by other people, ask yourself 2 questions. Am I okay with living in fear? And am I okay living my life for others? Because that is essentially what you are doing if you allow yourself to get into a state of analysis paralysis and you end up not doing anything. Especially when it has to do with the fear of being rejected or the fear of what other people are going to say about you. Because the truth is, we're all navigating this life just like the next person. Everybody's trying to figure out what works for them. So when you find what works for you and you shut it down because, oh no, it doesn't work for that person, or it doesn't work for that person, or these people may not be accepting of me doing something different. Especially if you were raised, which leads me into reason number 2, a religious upbringing. I was born Christian. I was raised Christian Methodist. I live right next door to the church. I probably spent more time at the church than I did at home. I sang in the choir. I was in the Easter programs and all the things. And when I came out, I was 25 years old when I began to question religion. And I remember my grandmother, she raised me. I remember her telling me, oh, I don't know who raised you like that or where you got that from. And I was just kind of like taken aback. But I knew that something different was out there for me. I knew that did not completely resonate with me. Now, I could have allowed myself to be frozen in fear based off of her reaction and her response and the people around her as well. But I didn't. I was like, you know what? This is actually my life and I get to live it the way that I see fit. As long as I am not causing harm to anyone else, I'm going to question things, I'm going to explore new things, and I'm going to find what resonates for me. Also, I was recently on a call with someone. I will not say their name, but I had a call with the client, and the whole time she was whispering. And I was asking her, because she was getting the card reading. I was asking her, why are you whispering, girl? And she was like, well, I'm already doing wrong. I'm disobeying God by getting this reading. So she felt like she was letting God down or disappointing God. And if that is something that you struggle with, I just want to share an absolute truth with you, a few absolute truths with you. Source God does not judge. Source God has given all of us the gift of freedom of choice. You are free to practice whatever religion you choose. You are free to dive into spirituality. We all have freedom of choice. Source is not judging you. Source is not disappointed in you. Source only sees you at your best and highest vibration. And whatever experience you choose to have while you are here, Source is perfectly fine with that. You are not disappointing and you are not doing anything wrong. Also, a fear of being afraid of what's unfamiliar. You know how we fear what we don't know? A lot of people fear what they do not understand, but you only will get an understanding of it by diving into it and exploring it. So do not allow fear to keep you stuck and stagnant. If you feel called to spirituality and you have been hiding your gifts, you have been hiding the visions that you have, the inklings, the intuition that you've been ignoring, it's time to step out of that. It's time to step out of the shadows and explore. It is time to share your light. Your gifts are yours, but they are not for you. They're for you to share with other people, because there are several people on this planet right now who can only get what they need from you. And if you continue to live in fear, and if you continue to be guided by lower vibrations, if you continue to stunt your own growth, then they may never get what they need. They may not get it this lifetime simply because they needed to hear it from you. I can say the same thing that you might say, and they won't hear it from me. They may not resonate with my vibration. My delivery may be off or not resonant for them. But if you said the same exact thing, it'll click. That is because you came here with a purpose and on a mission. You've simply forgotten that purpose and forgotten that mission. And I am here to assist you in remembering who you truly are, so that you can assist others in remembering who they truly are. Now, another reason that people stay in the spiritual closet is due to imposter syndrome. Well, I don't have my stuff all together. How can I help somebody else get their stuff together? Well, I don't have this. How can I help them do this? And it makes you feel like you're not qualified. It makes you feel like you are a hypocrite, right? No, that's not right. If you have a pure intention, a high vibration, and knowledge of truth, you are more than qualified to assist and to shine your light and to work your light. So don't feel like you have to be this grandiose guru to be able to assist people. That's not true. All you have to do is have a pure intention, a high vibration, and knowledge of truth. And I will stress a high vibration because there are a lot of light workers right now shining their lights. However, if their vibration is not high, then they are not assisting at the capacity that they can assist at, or that they would be able to if they did have a high vibration. The whole purpose of this is to assist others in raising their vibration. Once you realize and understand that everything, your experiences, the people that come into your life, the money that you're making, the job that you have, the relationship that you are cultivating, your relationship with friends, your kids, etc., everything is vibrational. And if you are at a low state of being, at a low vibration, then you are only going to be a match to low vibrational people, places, experiences, situations, circumstances, jobs, etc., etc. Once you begin to take care of yourself, you begin to raise your vibration, and then you become a match to higher vibrational experiences, people, etc., etc. So if you are, and you can kind of tell, one, it'll be in the eyes. Two, if you are working with someone, or if you are a light worker and you're not speaking of love and light and raising your vibration and happiness and all those good things, then you may not be at your highest vibration. And as a light worker, it is important and imperative to be at your highest vibration so that you can assist others with truthful information and help them raise their own vibration. So that's important. And also, another reason that people may, how can I raise my vibration high? Good question. You can raise your vibration, and it's very simple, by taking care of yourself as a fourfold being. Many people believe that we are, some people believe that we're just this body. Many people believe that we are spirits having this human experience. That is true, but there are 4 aspects to the human. There's not even just the human. There are 4 aspects to your being. The top is the spiritual, and beneath that is the physical, and right below that is the emotional, and then the mental portion is the last portion of your being, or the lowest portion of your being. So making sure you take care of yourself spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Doing something for yourself in all those aspects. Making sure that you are praying out loud. You are meditating on a regular basis. You are taking, I'm not sure what Maslow's hierarchy is. You are taking your spiritual baths, your salt baths. You're working with essential oils, crystals, connecting with earth, connecting with your higher self. That's for the spirit. I think I said praying out loud. That's for the spirit. Reading high vibrational materials. We're going to talk about the physical. You want to make sure that you are getting at least 10,000 steps in a day. 10,000 steps a day. Also, you want to be working out 3 days a week. The elliptical is a great overall exercise for the entire body. 3 days a week. Making sure you're taking your multivitamins. Making sure you are, if you are a person of color, taking your vitamin D so that your body has everything that it needs. Vitamin D also, I'll talk about that in another live. But making sure you're taking your vitamins, making sure you are juicing 3 days a week or drinking your juice 3 days a week, juice, smoothie, whatever floats your boat. And then you want to make sure that you're not overeating and that you are eating foods that are going to fuel your body and help raise your vibration. Now, you can eat a little junk. That's fine, because I enjoy a donut every now and then. But in moderation. All things are good in moderation. Now, for the, where are we? Emotional being. For the emotional being, you want to make sure you are writing your release letters when things are happening in your life. When something comes, it does not come to knock you down. It does not come for life to suck. It comes for you to use that as a catalyst for your growth. So making sure that you are learning the lessons and you are releasing all that no longer serves you. Allowing yourself to cry. Some people are out here and they ain't cried since they were a baby. They have not cried in 40 years. Crying is cleansing to the soul, cleansing to the spirit. It is an emotional release. Also, when you don't cry, when you hold your emotions in like that, it causes physical inflammation in the body. So making sure that you are allowing yourself to feel your feelings and processing them and releasing them. Your feelings are valid. They are. But you do not need to stew in them. Process them and release them. Also, for the emotion, journaling is a very good tool to use to get whatever is in out. Okay? And now when it comes to the the mental, which is the lowest portion of our fourfold being. When it comes to the mental, you want to make sure you are, I don't know if that actually made a difference, but you want to make sure you are making time for reading high vibrational materials. You want to make sure that you are meditating. You want to make sure that you are stimulating your mind, like stimulating your brain, doing puzzles, coloring mandalas, doing like word games or board games, things that are going to stimulate your mental. Also, I said meditation, and there are several different types of meditation. A lot of people think you have to sit there and try to clear your mind. But the truth is, your thoughts are going to come, even in meditation. Just acknowledge them, observe them, and let them go and see what else comes up. But it's a lot of different ways to meditate. You can do a walking meditation. You can sit there and try to clear your mind. I don't really suggest that because the thoughts are going to come. Or you can have a focal point. Figure out what works for you. It's a million bajillion meditations on YouTube. Find a guided one. Find a guided meditation to start with. Okay, I'm going to try my best to make my vibration high because I'm a big believer in manifesting. You are already a master manifester as well, if you did not know that. So everything that if you look around in your life, everything that you have, everything that you see, you have created it. You have called it into being. You have manifested it. We are all always manifesting, but we manifest according to our vibration. So if you look around and you like, nope, I wouldn't have manifested this. I don't like it. That's a clear-cut sign for you to raise your vibration, because the universe is always responding to you. You just have to be mindful of what you are putting out. What's your dominant point of attraction? What are you manifesting? Is it what you want, or is it what you don't want? Because you are always manifesting. And a lot of times we want to manifest things that we're simply not a vibrational match to. And that's just never going to happen. Or if you do, so you know how some people will manifest, they'll manifest large lump sums of money. Oh, I hit the lottery. And then in a year, they're broke again. It's because they were able to call that in, because they are powerful manifestors. But because they were not a vibrational match to it, it vibrated right on out of their reality. So another thing is, a lot of people feel like they don't know where to start. Raising your vibration is the perfect place to start. Start there. And then once because a lot of people's mental is running the show and the spiritual is not. Once you start meditating and you start to slow your mental down and you begin to do all the things to take care of yourself as a fourfold being, then your spirit can take the place back as the head of the fourfold being, and things will begin to flow into your reality. Then you'll start to notice the signs and the synchronicities in the way that the universe communicates with us. You'll even start seeing angel numbers, or you may ask a question and then somebody on the next aisle will give you the answer. Like they'll say something that fits directly into what you were saying, once your vibration is high and you are paying attention to those signs and those symbols. Another reason that people stay stuck in the spiritual closet is because of a lack of support. Well, I don't know who to talk to about this. I have nobody to communicate with about this. I did have a sacred soul circle that I was trying to start, but it did not quite work out the way that I expected it to. But I do offer coaching, spiritual life coaching, mentorships, certifications, if you feel like that is what you want to do. Also, if you are interested in energy healing, I offer Reiki certifications as well. And if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I'm here. You can actually start your own community and your own network of light workers wherever you may be. I know for my family, this was something completely different. I'm the only one in my family like this. I'm the only one. I was the strange child, and that's okay, because I stayed true to myself. And now I have some people who come to me and they'll say, well, can you do a reading for me? Well, how did you do this? And how do you navigate through this? The thing about it, especially if you struggle with imposter syndrome, you feel like, oh, I can't help nobody because I'm where I am and I'm not where I want to be. Your favorite light worker, your favorite guru, they are no different from you, except that they are equipped with the tools and the knowledge of truth, so that when life happens, because life is not supposed to be a linear thing, life has its ups and its downs, and those downs are opportunities to grow. That's all they are. They're opportunities to learn and to grow. So the only difference between them is that when life happens, when those downs come, they are equipped with the tools and the knowledge to navigate them so that their vibration is not lowered for an extended period of time. And then they come right back up to where they're supposed to be, and then they're able to assist others. That is the only difference. So if you have been living in the spiritual closet, if you feel like you are called to light work, because not everyone feels that way. How some people want to be doctors, that does not interest me at all. How some people want to build houses, that's not my lane. What is my lane is light working. It would not be on your heart. It would not be in your head if you were not supposed to be shining your light. So come out of the closet and shine, because there are people who are waiting for you. I keep seeing numbers 1111, 111. What does that mean? I've been seeing those numbers for months now. Well, so you do have a team of high angelics around you. Everyone does. What you could do is ask them to, give you clarity on it, but just a brief overview of 111 and 1111. That is the start of a spiritual awakening. That is also a sign that whatever you are thinking is quickly manifesting now. So be mindful of the thoughts that you are having right now. Be mindful of the words that you are speaking right now, because you are manifesting quickly. So you want to definitely be paying attention to your vibration, making sure you're raising your vibration, and to get ready for this spiritual awakening that you are about to go through if it has not already started for you. Be open to it. Allow things to come in, allow things to leave, because with endings come new beginnings. So if you're seeing 1111 and 111, something probably has ended or has to end for that new beginning to start. Yes, really. Why am I always feeling scared or like someone is watching me? First thing that I can think of, I can't answer that question for you completely, but the first thing that I can think of is your root chakra is imbalanced. That is the chakra of our safety, security, and stability. So I would definitely suggest you go and ground. Go out, ground, touch grass, sit in the grass, do some grounding meditations. I don't have my crystals right here right now, but work with some grounding crystals as well. Black tourmaline is a good one. Red jasper is a good one. And obsidian is also another good one. And hematite. Work with those stones and begin to ground yourself. And breathe into your root chakra. So your root chakra is located at the base of your spine. So just throughout the day, connect with that chakra, breathe into it and release. Breathe into it and release any stagnant energy that may be there, that you may be holding there. Any more questions? You're very welcome. I appreciate you too. Do you have any chakra blockages? So what is coming up for you is your lower chakras, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, and your root chakras. And your I'm not sure if you're familiar with the chakras, so I'll just kind of give a brief overview. So for you, your solar plexus chakra is, well, it's for everybody. It's right here, like located beneath the breastbone. And that is the house of our self-esteem, our self-worth, our kind of self-control as well, and our willpower. Also, when that's imbalanced, you may feel depressed. You may feel like you don't have, also confidence. You also may feel like you lack self-confidence and self-esteem. With your sacral chakra, that is the chakra of our reproductive system, our creativity, and our divine feminine energy. So if you have been in your masculine energy for too long, if you feel like you are disconnected from your creativity, definitely start to do work to balance that. I also offer Reiki sessions. If you are wanting to get your chakras kind of rebalanced and realigned and open and active again, I do offer Reiki sessions. And then your root chakra, the seat of your security, your safety, and also the root chakra correlates with our ability to create in the physical, like manifesting that which we truly desire. So yeah, for you, I picked up on your lower chakras. I'm manifesting this relationship and a baby with this person. Can you feel if it, you're welcome, Latoria. Can you feel if it's coming soon? No, but if you would like an intuitive reading, you can always schedule that. My website is therealgoddessgateway.com. It's linked in my profile if you would like an in-depth reading. I also offer life coaching. I offer different programs, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. The 4 month is a certification program, and I offer one-off sessions. So if you feel like that, you're welcome. If you feel like, you know, that's what you need, I am here to support you along your journey in whatever way I can. All right, y'all, I do appreciate y'all's energy and y'all being here with me today. Remember, it is your right and your responsibility to create a life that you deserve and desire. So go create. Yeek.